Woodcarver's Wood Shop. This will be the last video here before I take it to a show. I just want to share with you a few things that I've done with the camper. I'm not done with the flooring yet, but I'm to a point where it's ready to go for a show. I can do all those extras at a later time. But I have an event to go to Intercourse, Pennsylvania, which has the Heritage Day. And I'll be there Saturday from 9 to 3 on Saturday. And at first they said no, I couldn't bring it. And then they changed their mind that sure, bring it along. And I was happy to hear that because I was looking forward to taking it for a spin there. As you can see, I have some tablecloths to put around. But let me share with you a couple things. I did a two-tone on this piece here. I did it with a cranberry color and a cranberry color and gray to match my truck, my dad's truck over there. And I put a different hitch on the truck so it could pull this. It could only pull 2,000 pounds. This is rated at about 3,000 pounds. It's about 1,000 pounds now, so I can put another at least 1,000, 1,500 pounds in it. I don't want to put more than that in it because the tires are rated at, it's a Furlug tire that's rated at about 1,048. So anyway, so I did the gray and did the lettering, did the two-tone, sprayed everything, did the tires, put brand new tires on it. I fixed the back end here, as you can see. It has a few extra bolts and stuff in it. This whole part was hanging out and the bottom was all rotted out on the inside, so I tore everything out, put a new bottom on the inside, glued everything up, and screwed it together and put it back together and put a little bit of a metal sheeting at the corner all the way around. I got the title for it. And the license for it. I ended up, or the plate, and then I painted the inside ceiling pure white. I think at night when you shine the light up towards that, it reflects a lot of light back down, so you can get a lot of light from one light. I have tables here, my idea here. Now the floor looks like a mess yet. I have yet to clean this up a little better. I'll do that tomorrow, but I'm going to probably put new flooring in eventually. In some spots, maybe just new tile all the way through. But about the tables. The one table's higher so I can sit underneath it. The others are level with the trailer. This is where I'm going to be carving. I'm going to put my turntable over here, a couple of shelves on this side, a couple shelves over there, one shelf over there. That I think I'll leave empty because of the hitch being in the front. But the tables, the one thing I wanted to make sure I could do with this is make this a versatile unit, meaning I could use it for all different types of things, not only for shows, but if I want to, if I'm moving stuff, that I have room to put plywood, because this is 12 foot by 7.5 feet wide. And those tables are foldable. They're the 4 foot by 2, so I can pull them out and put them on this side, or put one over here and put one over here on this side if I need to. But this is the setup. Those are the two movable ones. This is a piece of plywood that was cut from a 4 foot wide. This is about 36 inches, and the rest of it went down to the other end. This really is secured. I decided to secure it to the trailer. Reason for it is this is really super tight now. This is really, really tight. It's not going to go anywhere. And it really secured up the corners really, really well. I put a couple new latches to lock it, and the beauty of this is, folks, I can put the little things down on the floor if I have a 2-day or 3-day show, and lower it and lock it and go the next morning and lift it up. The other thing I have is I have a marine battery in here with an inverter, and I will be able to use lighting and also turn my tables and run my little grinder when I'm out here. So I need to get a few more things done there. But for the most part, it's worked out really well so far. Driving it hasn't been terrible. It's just been a little bit different. A little wide, but I was surprised I didn't feel much of it behind the truck, so that means it's pretty lightweight. And what I'm going to be putting in there now is just some of the carvings. The turntable I'll put in the truck on the seat because I don't want it jumping around. I'll show you what I did to secure some of the carvings and such. Hang on just a second. And so that's going to be my idea. Let's see how it works out on Saturday. I have to do some ironing on these things. But this is the practice run of the setup. And the beauty of this now is I can start setting this up a few days ahead of time how I want it to be. And then just put up the carvings a little bit later. It's really neat to be in here. I can sit up here and carve and have a higher view than being on the ground all the time. We'll see how it works out. Later on I'll put a better electrical system on it. Everything will come in time, but so far I think it's going to work out really, really well. All right, folks, so that's my conversion of the pop-up into a rolling booth vendor cart. And I can use it as a workbench too. I'll explain that later. But one of the reasons, like I said, I wanted these tables to come out is that I can use this if I want to haul anything else in it. And it stays relatively dry. There's one leak where the air conditioner used to be, and I will definitely go up there and take care of it. It's so slight, but I'll get to that probably next week. It's not going to hurt anything in there if we have a bad storm or anything. It's just a very, very tiny leak. All right, folks, take care, and I'll show you what it looks like when I have it set up at the show. Bye-bye.